Hi, I am author S.C. Vincent, writer of several science fiction, fantasy, and horror books. You can find me on Amazon.com. If you just type in S.C. Vincent, you'll see several great books, such as The Sakura Element, East the Fallen, and The Arcadian Destiny. And you can even find some of my short stories where I've been published. If you just type in my name, go to my books, check them out. Leave a review, share them with your friends. I would greatly appreciate it, and enjoy the video. Hey guys, this is author SC Vincent, and I kind of want to do a one-off video today to show off the recent release of Macross Plus. It is the Ultimate Edition released by Crunchyroll. It has both the OVA and movie version on it. Now, this is only released in this type of big set. It was not given a normal Blu-ray release, just a big Blu-ray release with all kinds of goodies inside. So I'm just gonna, it's really heavy. It doesn't fit a normal bookshelf. So I had to kind of make it fit. This is the back. Sharon Apple, Macross Plus. So, just gonna try to get this all out without breaking it. So, that's the inside. Now you have to kind of realize just how big this is. Like, this is my hand. So it's pretty massive. This is the book in question, Macross Plus Archives. Now, I have actually not yet seen the show, or the OVA, or movie, Macross is now recently just getting released in the West. It's been kind of held hostage by, I think, Big West, but they've made deals with other anime licensing companies now to start releasing Macross again, how it's supposed to be released. So a few things that this came with was a little poster, an A4 poster, right here. I'm not actually going to put this on the wall, but I'm keeping it safe there. This is the back. It's nice. And these really big art cards, really shiny, high quality. So this is kind of a video of just letting you know what it looks like, and maybe some thoughts, a review of it. These are really nice. I really like the art. I think every set comes with the same art. Thick material, well, thick enough and nice and shiny. You can see that is YouTube safe. This is my favorite one. I think it has some really cool, you see it in person, it's really nice. I think this was the cover for the original DVD release. So I would say that so far, the only complaint I have of what I've shown you is the absolute size of it, and the fact that if it had just come with a normal Blu-ray release, I would have just got that. I wouldn't have gotten all this other stuff. So, so the size, it most likely it does not fit in. It won't fit in your bookshelf with your other DVDs very well at all. You're gonna have to maneuver it, if you can maneuver the shelves upwards to make them have more space. You're gonna have to do that to fit it in there, and even if you do, there's the set, your Blu-ray, your whatever, it's not gonna be deep enough. So a lot of people are having some issues when they're receiving this. They're getting slightly damaged or dented books. Some people aren't, but the fact that this thing costs a ton of money and you're getting these slightly dented books is an issue. And because of that, and because of how kind of cheap this set is, how cheaply made it was, I did request for a partial refund from Crunchyroll. And you'll see what I'm talking about, because you might have already noticed, like, okay, well, he's brought out the art cards and the book, but where's the Blu-ray set? Where are the Blu-rays at? And this is the issue. First thing you do is you open it up, and you'll notice just how cheap whatever material they're using here. It looks bad. And then this here is where they put the Blu-rays. And there's a problem with this. First of all, this is not a normal case where you put Blu-rays. This is some sort of cheap construct that they've made with these really dense rubber prongs here. So if you were to just do like a normal thing where you kind of like push in lightly and pull and it pops out like on any normal plastic Blu-ray set, it'll break the disc. You have to kind of maneuver it in a way so it works. I've seen a lot of discussion on how people are removing this. Some people are twisting it, like turning it around until eventually it pops out. Personally, for me, if you just push really, really hard on the center here, it'll pop out pretty well. But it shouldn't be this hard. And this material, I don't know what it is. It's really thick. It's really cheap. It really messes with the binding. The binding is really bad on this book. You can see this huge gap, and it's all because of this huge thing they decided to put the discs in on the front. It's a terrible decision, and it's even made more terrible because you see that the book is nice. Like, for the most part, the book is nice, made out of good paper, but let's just show this. It's about 260 pages. It's pretty heavy. Let's push this all the way to the last page. I'm putting 260 something pages of weight on those discs. That's not a good idea, especially considering how much this thing costs. It's over $100+, almost $200, I think. That's the other big issue with this set. So, but it's the only way you can get this. The other sets, they are releasing this set in other countries, but they either don't have the OVA or they don't have the movie. This is the only one, I believe, that has both. So if you go on the inside, we'll look at some of the inside of the book. I'm not going to spoil everything, but it's really nice. Like, it has interviews, characters, line art, stuff about with the creators, all kinds of cool stuff that you would want to see. The only thing that I think would have been cool is it's such a big size. If it had come with some sort of album with the soundtrack or something, that would have been really cool. But then here's the key art gallery. So you get all this stuff that's really meant for hardcore fans. Now, if you're somebody who's new to Macross and trying to get into it, you're probably not going to really know or care too much about this particular set, considering the price. But you're going to want to get into it because I want to get into Macross, right? That's kind of the catch-22, is that it's too expensive for newcomers to the series, and it's also too poorly done to justify the price for old people or old heads, people who are maybe already still have the DVD version. So it has some cover art here: Laserdisc, Japanese version, international Laserdisc version. So it's nice. What would I give it as a review? This is kind of my first really expensive collection set. Um, it's a little disappointing. I could not justify it unless you were just a massive collector. Like, you have to have it. So it's probably a 7 out of 10. There's not enough goodies. Like, if it had like an album and it had a just like a separate case for the Blu-rays, then it wasn't in the book, I think it would be. I would have given it probably a 9 or a 10 out of 10. But anyways, that's my review. Let me know what you think of it. Please like, subscribe, and check out my books in the link in the description below. Thank you.